worked out here at Sun Devil Stadium for the first time today as we're about to close the book on this year. Now, when they look back on this season, they'll say 1987 was vintage Seminole, but these guys have a New Year's resolution: beat Nebraska tomorrow for their first New Year's Day Bowl victory ever. Nebraska comes into the game as the #2 team in the nation in total offense with nearly 500 yards a game. Less than 2 yards behind them, Bobby Bowden's Seminoles with the #3 offense in the country. So offense will be the name of this game, right?
The defensive team is going to dictate who wins the football game, who can do the best at stopping the other. And we know we've got our hands full. I hope that they got their hands full, because we really got our hands full.
For Florida State's defense, the main task will be containing Husker quarterback Steve Taylor. Coincidentally, Taylor's first start at Nebraska came in last year's game against Florida State. He ran for 2 scores and threw for 2 more as Nebraska won 34-17. Florida State cannot allow him that kind of performance again.
He's so talented. You know, he can run, he can throw, you know, and he's a great leader. You know, he's led their team in 10 victories this year. And, you know, he's got the speed to get outside and break containment, and it'll be a challenge, but I think we'll be able to conquer it.
And when Taylor doesn't hurt you, Keith Jones can kill you. 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns for the man nicknamed End Zone. Florida State's Paul McGowan will be a key man in keeping up with Jones.
We have a great respect for the defensive unit, and they have great athletes on the defense. That's including Paul at the linebacker position, and we just feel we need to go out and execute offensively in order to win this game.
Nebraska's main concern on defense will be stopping Sammy Smith, Florida State's big play guy. So both teams are powerhouses on both sides of the line. Something else might turn out to be a key.
You know, in a game like this where, at least on paper, both teams match up pretty evenly offensively and defensively, the kicking game oftentimes is a swing factor.
There, the edge goes to Florida State with the college game's all-time leading scorer and kicker Derek Schmidt and Deion Sanders returning punts. And even though the best the winner of this game can hope for is to finish second in the final polls, with the first sunset of 1988, whoever comes out on top tomorrow can truthfully say they were one of '87's very best.